Hello everybody, it is Blitzkrieg, and today on Blitzkriegerfaust we have a glorious Egyptian campaign engagement. Now it is a 4v4 on, I believe, one of the Egypt maps. I can't remember which one though. I'll probably remember it towards the end of this battle, but Napoleon's forces are marching upon the Mamluks, the British, and the Ottoman Sultanate. Now, I personally took command of Napoleon's army over here, and on this side we have editor, French pronunciation please. I believe this is menu. I hope I pronounced that right. We do have a beautiful artillery pied. We have some grenadiers here. They guard the robe, the 41st. We have these beautiful turban-wearing boys in the back. Plenty of line infantry for this engagement. Now over here, looks like we have some militia-type units, some Arab units, some Arab units, some conscripts. We do have, in terms of cav, we have some mercenaries. Look at these boys. Over here we have more. This army is a Dessay. Oh, I do love a Dessay corps. Some Trilliers with those beautiful plumed out white pants. Look at those things. You have some mercenary Bedouins. The boys in pink, the 88th E. Wonderful. The boys in light blue here. The 21st Legare. Or the 21st E, I should say. These wonderful units. I just love Egypt campaigns units. The reds with the turbans and the mixture of different, pants types with the striped pants. The pinstriped pants. Oh goodness, we do have some better cast, some dragoons. The 3rd E, C3 dragoon as well. We have some camel boys here. Look at those camels. Careful, he spits. Look at those. Oh, I do love the beautiful lace-like pattern on the front. Not really lace. What is it? I'll remember later. And over here, last but not least, we have a Chabal Corps. I believe this is... Yeah, it's all basically the same units here. We have the 80th E. Yeah, Egypt campaigns units, especially for the corps battles, are all kind of sort of the same. I mean, besides Napoleon's corps, which, speaking of which, we do have some Mamluk Cav. Looks like some lancers and some sort of light cav here. I need to be using my page up, page down to slow or speed up the camera. Some of you told me in the comments I need to be a little more steady with the camera, so I'm trying my best here. We have some beautiful 20th E Dragoons. Look at that cheetah pattern on the helmet. I love that. We also have some Reserve de Cavalier de Guerre. Ooh, that is an interesting hat type. Hello there. With a coat flung over the shoulder. I love that. It's a bit clipping through the model there. Does anyone else see that? Oh. Ooh. Looks like they're squaring up against the Mamluks. Mamluk Cav, trying to get as many units across here as possible. We have the Royal Avant. I believe that's how you pronounce that. I'm not really sure. Plenty of Trilliers to skirmish off against those massive Mamluk formations. We have the 75th E Grenadiers des Gascons. Look at that bearskin hat on that man. Good lord. The hot weather out here must be absolutely dreadful to wear these kind of hats and uniforms. Just the wool. Oh, we have a cav charge. We do have a cav charge coming from the Dragoons against that Mamluk light cav. Holy crap. Absolutely crushing these boys. Well, it's a few casualties taken there. Looks like they are sending in their masses of camel cav. Slow that camera down a bit. Yep, they are charging in head first with that camel cav. Oh lord, this could be bad for the French cav here. If they don't get out of here, this camel cav is gonna... Oh my gosh, that is so much camel cav. Just look at the view on that. Ooh, going into the Dragoons. The Dragoons were not paying attention there. The line infantry is opening fire on those camels. Absolutely obliterating those camels there, but they did catch those Dragoons, and they are routed off the map because they are so close to the red line. That is just game for them. However, the infantry here is forming up. We have Royal Line Infantry getting ready. Yeah, they see all that camel cav and they are not happy. See if we get a volley. We do have the Trilliers here skirmishing off, trying to pick off those pesky camels, which are just a pain in the ass. Camel cav is just devastating. Oh, we do have I believe that is an artillery piece in the back. Yes, it is. Artillery piece with a perfect view of the house. Now, this was a point battle. This was a LOC battle, line of communication battle. So the house is important because we have to hold this. And it looks like the French are pushing up. We have the 2nd E Laguerre in their green uniforms. Look at that. I don't know why. Someone please inform me in the comment section what's up with the very German-esque style helmet hat there, the hat. But anyway, we do have something going on. We have the British arriving over here. Looks like we have some this is a British Dragoon unit, I think. Got some British Dragoons, 2 units of British Dragoons. Now over here, we do have some mercenary cav from Manu's battalion. Battalion's more like a corps, squaring up against this British cav. I think they're just watching the flank. We have a view of the Ottoman general here, and the Mamluk. I think you can see the generals anyway, but let's get a look at him. The Sultan himself, perhaps? Most likely not, but it's okay to think about that. Now, this area is very important. This is pretty much a stopgap sort of deal. No units can really... Actually, I don't think any units can go in the water. It all comes down to this bridge here, this bridgehead. This is where it's make or break for a hold scenario. Because while this is the most important location, because it is the highest point, it is a 2-point. If you hold 3 of these, we hold that one pretty much to begin with, essentially. But holding this one, and this one is 3 points automatically. They hold this one and this one, so that's 3 points. They need to take at least one of these or permanently hold 2 in order for them to end up winning. But we do have the artillery that is currently shelling something. Looks like we have more Lancer cav. Ooh, that's not good at all. That was nasty. Yeah, you gotta be really careful with your cav. A lot of these units cannot form square. I believe, I think one of the Laguerre, not the Laguerre, I believe this unit of infantry can form square. I'm not sure about these 2. Ooh, those camels are on the hunt again. Yeah, they are on the hunt. They might try to get close. I don't know if they brought any skirmish cav, but oh, that's a bad idea. What are you doing? No. Oh, they're all gonna die. They're gonna die horribly. Oh, maybe not though. Oh no, they're slamming into the Trilliers. Okay, they did not get any of the Trilliers, and they lost that camel unit. That is devastating. You do not want to lose cav like that, especially since they inflicted very minimal losses on the Laguerre. And I say minimal, but compared to losing a camel unit this close to the red line, that's a pretty good trade-off. We are starting to see more British units arriving. This is a very Empire Total War looking unit here. Look at these, are like dervishes? Are they? I'm not sure. They look very Empire Total War inspired. We have some more British Dragoons. These ones from... Oh, here's the British Army. Yeah, that's... This is a problem. I'm about to get 2v2. It looks like we might have we have some Scots in here. It might be the Gordons, or maybe maybe these are the Gordons. Ooh, we do have some Fusiliers, the boys with the white plumed bearskin hats. I love them. I have a lot of very militia type units here. Now over back this way, it looks like we have some Ottoman skirmisher units. I don't know what unit this is. They have their very odd Turk rifles. I don't remember what the name of the rifle, but it's like a really specific ornate rifle. We do have some skirmishing going on over here with the French. The French have some these are Greeks. These are Greek boys. Legion Grece. Yeah, these are very Greek-looking units. They're not Turkish. They're definitely Greek units. Skirmishing off against... What do we have here? This is another light unit. Very interesting looking fellows. I don't know a lot of the units because I don't play a lot of the Ottomans or the the Persians for that matter, because a lot of their units, they have a lot in common between the different units. The French look like they're going to try to make a heavy advance this way. There's not much happening over there at the moment. Yeah, it looks like the French are starting to make an advance here. They're going to form up and hopefully fire. Firemen! Yes, absolutely. Oh, it looks like they're glitching out. Oh dear. The Turks have learned some kind of power to glitch out of space and time. That is a problem. Ooh. Get it from their perspective. That is definitely an issue. We have the light blue boys forming up over here. They're not light blue. These are the 82nd E. Look at that thick smoke. That schmog, if you will. Let's see. We have Mamluk Cav coming up from the behind. They might be going in for a strike. The French are, however, getting... it's a little bit too close. They have two different corps. That Shaba... No, they're the same ones. Now, if we look back over this way, we are just kind of skirmishing. We're standing still. We hold the house with some grenadiers. Yes, grenadiers are currently holding that house there. I cannot get a good look at them. Oh, yeah, the Grenadier Gascons. Yeah, for some reason, there's a few of them standing way the fuck over here. Interesting. Now, these units are a problem. These big units of guns, because they're not well trained. They're not good in melee, but dear lord, do they hurt. And there is a ton of them here. There is so many of them. Let's just get a look at this from the map perspective. Look at that. Look at that and compare it to my army. That's nothing. Looks like we're already dueling off with the British over there. Oh, looks like there's something happening over here. We are routing back on the other side of the map. There is a routing unit. It looks like, yep, we ended up routing that unit. Must have not had very good morale because...
Sir, our general is under attack.
Yeah, we are just getting right in their face over here. This is a problem for the Ottoman forces because we are getting right up where we need to be and just blasting. Let's see if we can get a volley here. That is looking quite promising. Oh, we do have a Mamluk Cav charge going straight into the backs of the French. Oh, dear heavens, that is an issue. That is currently routing, and I count one. Oh, no, looks like we got that unit. Only one French unit routed there. That is good for the French, not so good for the Mamluks and the Ottomans. There's another charge happened over here. How did I miss this? I mean, nothing happened. I think units formed square. I need to pay more attention to that mini-map there. Now, the French are going to continue their advance with light infantry and line infantry. Just kind of continuing onward. Yeah, that is a bold maneuver. Now, back over this way. This is a problem. Massive, I mean massive British melee charge here. I don't even know what unit this is. Yeah, we are losing men left and right over here. The Ligure, these men are not very good in melee. And that is a problem because they sent in the Scots Guards, or either these are the Camerons or the Kitties, maybe. I'm not even sure. But we are not doing too well in melee here. Slow that camera down a bit, get a nice panning shot. Yeah, they are absolutely terror routing us at the moment. And they're just gonna keep advancing. I do have men formed up here. These are just some Legion Nautica, some militiamen. If they fire, I will be damn near surprised. We do have our grenadiers in the building. Oh, that's not even the grenadiers. Those are Brits now. Oh, dear lord. That's a problem. This whole British force is a problem. And now they're coming down the main road. We are still skirmishing off with them here. But again, the size of these units. Just, let's get a nice view of them firing in a straight line, shall we? Look at that. We can almost do nothing against these massive units. And the British are just continuing down the line. Looks like French are falling back to a bridgehead position. Yeah, all those units are getting routed. Oof. The cannons are not making it any easier. They're going in for another charge with Fusiliers this time. They're going to win that fight. These are the Grenadiers, the Gascons, but they're just not going to hold. More men going in for the side charge. That's looking pretty rough on that flank. If we pop back in over here, the situation's getting a bit dicey. Looks like we have more line infantry from Shaba forming up on that flank to go. Looks like there is a Ottoman artillery piece. Is this a 6-pounder? I mean, I love that uniform though with the purple. Oof, that is an interesting. Oh gosh, they just blasted their omen with canister shot. Yeah. Some British cab went in for a charge, and they did a pretty good job there, but they're mostly just killing weak units. Oh, this is a huge unit. Going into melee now. It's gonna lose, I think. Well, I don't know. Oh, that's a bit of fimming. That's a lot of fimming. I mean, they're no, not really. They're gonna get routed. There's some British Fusiliers forming up here. All the Trilliers are running. My men are just, looks like they're just fleeing. They're like, nah, screw this. We're gonna fall back from whatever's happening here. There is a small pocket of defense here. Ooh, that is rough. I do not know how that's gonna go, honestly. Ooh, yeah, that is looking pretty bad for the French here. There's still this massive units of the Invincibles who are they going to go for a melee charge? Oh, goodness. Look at this. This is a brave, not so intelligent melee charge. Let's follow it, though. Ooh, yeah, that's looking rough. They're going in. That is a straight head-on melee charge. This is looking not good. They are currently surrounded. Ooh, yeah, numbers dropping fast. There's another charge going on over here from the Royal Line Infantry who are breaking. And the bridgehead is now just forming up and making kind of a bit of a last stand here. Not really, but they're making a kind of stand. Looks like, I don't know what the Cav is really doing here. It needs to get the hell back. But it's just a form up here. Now we pop back in over, oof. Just the British blasting our lines is incredible. These Fusiliers. These boys down the center. Ooh, lordy. Get a nice view of that. Jeez. That is brutal. Absolute brutal fighting. We do have units in the distance here from Minot. Looks like he was pulling some enforcements over here. But he's probably going to end up falling all of them back. He brought some Cavs, some Dragoons over as well. It looks like he's falling all the way back as well because this fight is starting to kick off. We have a Cav charge from some Ottoman Cav. I don't know what kind. These look like just light, some kind of light Cav, routing some French units here. French are, however, going to form up and turn that Cav back. We did have some of these also look like some, no, they're definitely, ooh, we have a French Cav charge over here from Dessay with the, ooh, these are the Camel Cav. And mind you, most of these Turkish units cannot form square. They're going to cut them down. Oh, well, maybe not. Look at their swords. That is an interesting sword you have there, sir. It's a little bent. I want to get that looked at. Oh, we have some Cav coming in from the Ottomans to counter that French Dragoon. Dragoon, it's kind of a Dragoon. It's a Camel Cav. Oh, we have some beautiful Lancers coming in to try and silence the French Cav once and for all. And they are going to. They're going to succeed with that. The French Cav is now gone, leaving a bit of a stopgap here. Looks like they're bringing in some more Dragoons. Ooh, the Cav is going to keep going. The Lancers keep going right into this line infantry. It did not form square. That is devastating. Oh my gosh. They are, however, going to shoot the backs of their own men if they keep that up. I mean, that's not the best situation to be in with the Lancers and prolonged melee. That is going to be a problem. We're seeing all kinds of gunfire over here. It looks like the French are dueling off with the Ottomans again. Yeah, the Ottomans still have plenty of reserves over here. These skirmishers are still skirmishing off against, looks like, yeah, they're still just skirmishing away. The mercenary Bayadins. These light skirms, are they really shooting all the way over there? That's impossible. Let's see what's going on over here. Looks like we have just the men still holding this roadway here. Nothing really exciting happening. Let's get a nice zoom in view here of what the French are seeing. The coalition force of Brits and Mamluks. We got that Mamluk cav riding in from the back there. Yeah, so the situation over here is not looking the best for our poor French army. Look at all of this damned Mamluk cav, and it's just gonna come pouring in. We do have these weird, like, levy sword infantry that aren't really worth a hill of shit. Look at these cav units. They're gonna be flooding over to that other side where the main fight is still kicking off. Dragoons are coming in the clutch reserve here. Looks like this. Oh, that could be a melee charge. We do have a melee charge from these. These look like the Janissaries. Are these Janissaries? Oh, that's a very slow charge there. Ooh, that's fimming. That's fimming. Okay, come on now. We can do better than that. The Dragoons rear charging their own men, but they're trying to counter that Ottoman cav. Oh, looks like now they're going in for a melee charge. Egypt campaign France is not really known for melee. We do still have a firefight happening over here. I don't know what units we're squaring off against. Looks like more of this basic line infantry here. It might have did they lose that artillery piece at some point? I think they did. Oh, we have a cav charge. Oh dear. Oh well, maybe it's a bit stifled. I think they're they're a bit terrified of all that French line infantry. The Dragoons are going in, I think. Oh, there's a melee charge. Looks like French line infantry going in for those lights. That is mean. And they're going to easily clean up that light infantry from the Ottomans. And the cav going in, it's very slowly kind of trotting. I think. Oh, wait. Nope, we have a Lancer charge. Oh, no, the French cav counters the Lancer charge and goes right for the throat. Look at that. I think they're going to win because that Lancer cav cannot hold up in a melee. Nope, it cannot, and it is gone. It is defeated. It is done. French infantry over here. We have the Jean-Baptiste. Is this a combat gen? Ganzecourt. This might be a combat gen. I don't think it is, though, because I'm pretty sure we have... that is nasty. Absolutely gunning down that Ottoman unit there. The French cav persisting forward in the line, going after these vulnerable Ottoman units. Look at this glorious fight here. And these Ottoman units cannot stand up against French cav. This is going to be bad for them. I don't know about him. Look at that, man. He is glorious. Look at him. And he's dead. Just face planted on the ground, eating dirt. The French aren't careful here. This cav unit could get routed, and yeah, they know, and they think they're going to pull back. Yeah, they are pulling back. We do have the French general, Louis Desaix. This beautiful man himself, Desaix. That is not Desaix. What have they done to him? Actually, don't throw up a picture of Desaix. I don't want to ruin the video, all right? You guys can look up Desaix yourself. He did not look like that. Interesting firefight we have here. We have a very crappy Ottoman unit. Just some men in bathrobes fighting the elite French infantry. Look at this glorious fire time. We have such a fight going on. Such a fight that I've never seen before. Quite the engagement we do. Ooh, this is sneaky. We have some Mamluk cav in the rear. I do like this unit. It has a kind of charm to it. But the French kind of know. I think the French have a feeling. They do have some infantry kind of squared up here, looking out after that. That's a ton of Mamluk cav. Oh my gosh. That's not even the cav that's coming from over there. Oh, and we have the British arriving. This could be the nail in the coffin. This might very well be the nail in the coffin. Oh, French melee charge here. I do not know if this is smart. It could be, because the Ottoman units don't really... Oh dear, that's fimming. I'm not a fan of fimming. It happens, but just stop. If you know... Oh my gosh. Oh, it's so mean. Shooting a man point blank range. Yeah, and I think they have the feeling, because here comes the British. You might be wondering, what happened to my army? It's still here. I mean, what's left of it's still here. I'm just kind of standing here because I know that all of this, as soon as I move this army, all of this is going over there, and I don't want that happening. So we're just posted up with what's left of my army, the remnants, including General Napoleon himself. There's the man, the flat looking man himself. We still have a healthy cav unit, so we're doing good, all things considered. Now let's pat back into the actual fight. Things are getting nasty. That melee charge did not go as planned, and the Ottomans are blasting us to death. Oh, that looks like the French cav went back in and routed some Ottoman units, and they're gonna carry on. I think they got routed. No, they're fine. 33 out of 67, though. That's a very weakened unit, about a little over half strength. This is a problem. This is a big problem. Ooh, I like these boys. They have interesting pants color there. They're gonna end up blasting that French unit in the rear, I think. Maybe. Let's see. Will they do it? I don't think they're paying attention. Or either the French caught wind of it. Oh dear. What is this unit? This more skirmishers? Yes. Oh, all that Mamluk cav. There's also, looks like we have some cav from the French way the fuck over here from Minot, scouting out against that cav unit. Now this is a big problem. Very, very big problem. Oh no, they're running. No, it's gonna be so many farming kills. This unit's just kind of hiding in the woods and skirmishing off while this unit gets so many kills. This is like a funnel for kills. This is just, oh Lord in heaven. Ooh, oh gosh, it's like shooting fish in a barrel. Ugh. I think the French have taken notice, and they're like, yeah, we're gonna have to put a stop to that real quick. Let's just get our bayonets bloody. The French are kind of making a bit of a maneuver to hold the line. We are getting shot in every which direction. I mean, look at the positioning here. We have a British onslaught pouring into this little, like, gappage here. And we have all of this encircling us. Looks like the Ottoman units are kind of falling back a bit, though. I think they're a bit worried because these units have such bad morale and are just kind of bad in general. This is probably not a very good idea because the British forces have been pouring in. Just look at all the dead. Probably shouldn't have Louis-François Chabat this close to the front, but who am I? You know, most of my units are dead. Ooh, yeah, this is looking pretty ooh. Oh, stop walking this way, guys. The British are just gonna get 3 shots. Yeah, I think this is about the time where, oh, that unit's still alive. And this is a big-ass unit right here. Look at this unit. Huge. I think this is one I saw earlier. Slow my camera down a bit. There we go. I love the 21st E La Guerre of Sarre. Look at these boys in light blue. Are they making a charge? Oh, guys, they might be making a melee charge here. I don't know how smart this is, running past that destroyed Ottoman gun. I think it got killed in a firefight. I wasn't really paying attention. I don't see any dead French cav, so I'm thinking that's what it was. Oh, no, there's one. Just kind of posted up, waiting. Ooh, no, they're getting right in the face. That French cav is actually going to go in after those Ottoman units. Ooh, and it is routing them. It's a tired unit, but if it goes down the line... Oh, and it is going down the line as well. Oh, it is glorious. Oh, they're shooting their men in the side. Oh, please stop. Ooh, no, they're going to route those units down the line. Oh, no, we have the entirety of that Mamluk camel cav coming in hot. Oh, and I think they just killed... Yep, they killed him. Oh, all this camp. Oh, my gosh, more Mamluk cav coming in from the back, going after all these units. That's the Says, the Pierre Silly. Pierre Silly? Why is Pierre silly? I mean, this is kind of silly. There is no freaking way that this is happening, dude. This is a complete and total utter collapse. This Mamluk cav is slamming down onto the French forces, absolutely battering them. There's a massive square being formed here in the center. We have some French units holding here. Here comes the rest of the British forces. Oh, dear. This is bad. This is really bad. The Highland Foot, I presume the Highland Foot. Ooh, devastating melee charge there. That is going to be lethal. The British are going to come out on this on top over on this side. Unless they shoot their own men in the back. That wouldn't be good. You guys probably shouldn't do that. The general is just forming up in the middle of this square formation. I don't know the... Oh, this is just nasty. Watch this. They're going to form up and fire right into that square. Firing into a square is good because the square really can't fire back all too well. Yeah, that is just rude. That is absolutely rude. Oh, and they're going in. See, forming a square helps against Cav, not so much against Scotsmen and Brits, and really any melee opponent. Oh, that is disgusting. This is a disgusting melee. The French are just on an all-around rout. We have men dying left and right. The remnants of the French forces here are going to try to get out. We have the Joseph Tarriere, the 21st Illegaire. That's all you really need to know of the Sar. They're all going to form up here for a last stand, blasting into the flank of the British. That is pretty damn nice, if you ask me. Is it going to go well? No, because the unit's morale is wavering. Because I think... Oh, let me get rid of all those pop-ups for you guys real quick. I need to be more professional. You probably should blast this problem right here. Deal with this issue and do something else later. Because these guys are going to be relentless. Yeah, they are relentless. Look at this. Do I approve of this usage? No, not really. Oh, gosh. The morale. They're already redlining, dude. This unit's going to break. It says they're steady, but they're definitely not. Oh. That's a pretty dead British unit. Oh, my gosh. And the Cav are coming into farm. I mean, they are kind of blasting that unit there. But it's just not going to be enough. Look at this. Look at what they have to deal with. And we look back over this way. The French are making a kind of a last stand. Looks like they defeated some Scotsmen here. We got French up here in the bell tower. Not the bell tower, but the tower. Just firing at that unit over here. What is this unit, by the way? I do not know. Some sort of volunteers, I suppose. I do like the plumes they have going on. The Brits are kind of known for out-shooting everyone in NTW3, but I don't think you're going to be out-shooting all of this. Yeah, you're definitely not. There's still a ton. This is a very healthy unit. 171 out of 172. They lost one man. They're going to tear that British unit a new one. I don't know why he's moving his skirms way out this way. He's probably swinging around because... We do have some Brits trying to push across this little, like, island. Oh, these are the Fusiliers as well. Come on, man. They're not making it past these very healthy units of guards. This is... Let me see. Oh, this is... Ooh, these are the Grenadiers La Barbras. These are the other Grenadier units that I had brought. We do have some very decently healthy units pulling their way along with the artillery at Pied. I think the Cav may have already gone. We have what's left of these units kind of pushing up to skirmish and try to fend off and maybe make the Mamluks a little worried about losing this point, because this is a battered building, but I think I saw a general was killed. Yes. Was that Desay? It might have been Desay. This is a bloody fight over here. Was that the combat gen? I don't know. Where is that? I can't tell amongst all the corpses, but I want to say, yep, that might have been their combat gen. This fight is still very much ongoing. I think they... Oh, no, maybe the French took that building. Nope, they definitely did not, because they're retaking the building. I can't really see inside the building to see if we're winning or not, but it looks like, I don't know. I really don't know. The skirmishers here going off on the flank to duel with the Ottoman skirmishers. These boys have been kind of a pain in the ass the entire battle. That is shooting dirt. That's not really going to be that helpful, is it? And now the Ottoman units are opening fire once again upon the French forces. I don't know if they're getting a ton of hits. It's definitely going to hurt once they fire back, though, which I am waiting for very patiently. Come on, guys. Form up and fire. Ooh, there's a problem over here. This is an issue, though. I do not like the amount of British forces that are... Ooh, that artillery is coming really close to killing someone. British are just kind of blobbing up here for this perfectly placed French artillery piece. You tell me, is that a good view? You guys like that view? Let's see if we can get a firing shot so there's not too much going on. Kaboom! Kaboom? Today? Ah, here we go. Boom! Ooh, if that so much as hits one of those... Oopsie, sorry guys. If that so much as hits just one British unit, it's donezo. We do have Desailles Trilliers just kind of sitting in column on this bridge here. They are, however, shooting these poor Brits to death. This is an odd formation here. They are now flanking these Arabic units. I don't know how to pronounce that, so I'm not even going to try. I believe Soulevant Arab. I'm not French. I don't know. Ooh, that is... Oh, yeah. The cav... There was a bit of a cav charge. We took out a few Mamluk units. 1, 2... Yeah, 2, 3. Oh, there's even more. Oh, no. These units are getting trampled. Manu's men. We have more cav coming in from the French. Oh, look at this. This is great. The French sent in dragoons against camel cav. I think the camel cav can win that. I was not paying attention. Square got formed here in the center, sort of, I think. We have more routing cav units. The French might win this, I hope. Yep, they did. The French won that fight here. But there was just so much. We have the Jacques de Manu. We have the Grenadiers Le Barbres that are coming in. Yeah, a lot of Mamluk cav routing there. The Mamluk cav doesn't have good morale, but they have numbers. They have numbers and, like, melee value. Not really value, but like ability to fight. Ooh. Yeah, they were going for the general. I don't remember if they got him, though. Oh, they very well might. They very well might. Unless they rout. Unless they rout. I don't think they will. It's close. It's close. I think they get him. However, my General Napoleon here is protected, and the artillery, I believe, gets hit. I can't remember. Grenadiers Le Barbres are running for their life to protect that general. We have even more infantry coming in to try to protect Manu. It might work. They are sending in the Invincibles. But essentially, we're just trying to hold this line here for now. This is a bit of an issue. That's a lot of Brits on this one little bridgehead. I mean, it's a great target for the artillery, but... Yeah, this is kind of the remnants here. We have the Ferders, Deligny, 13th E Deligny here. We have 2 units of the 13th E. But we are surrounded. I mean, just look at the back. All that cav and all that infantry just racing around. Probably wondering what happened to that other fight. Well, it's not really important. You want to take a quick look? Nothing. Nothing's happening. Anyway, the important fight here. This is kind of a nice... Oh, here comes all that infantry. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That has to be a terrifying sight to see coming in from a distance. Ooh. Kind of missed that shot, didn't I? That was an excellent shot. The French are also starting to surround and cut down the British here. Yeah, we're routing units of Brits. We're just charging in, routing what's left of them. I don't know if they're going to be able to hold. I don't know if they had any Scots left over here. These aren't the Scots. Where are the Scottish? Any of you Scottish? Perhaps some of you are Scotchmen. Unless they're all dead now, which could be a distinct possibility. Oh, no. Here's some. I thought I saw some in the distance. That's a very tiny unit, though. What the hell? I mean, they've been fighting for the whole game, essentially. This is looking oddly promising. Ooh, yeah, we are just shooting them to death. My goodness. Oh, looks like Napoleon dismounted and is running for his dear life with his infantry towards this house by the looks of things. Is that artillery still? It is, but there is some cav that is kind of scoping it. It's a lot of cav that's scoping it, my lord. This is promising, question mark. Never mind. Here comes the Mamluks. Oh, they are stomping all over this infantry. E. Yeah, that's not good. That is this entire, like, central hold for this bridgehead gone. Like, if they had moved to here, maybe it would have been fine, but yeah, no, they're gonna get so many kills. I mean, this unit's redlining from what? Ooh, that is brutal. That's just brutal. Stabby, stabby, dead men. It's so mean. There's just so many numbers. We do have... This is going to be the last stand by the looks of things. We have Trilliers from Desay holding this main road. Less of a road, more of a bridgehead. What's happening back over this way? Oh. Looks like the Laguerre and the Grenadiers de Barbara are going to hold here. I don't know what this unit's doing. I mean, it can form squares, so I don't think it's worried about the cav. It might be trying to protect the artillery piece. Let's see what happens, though. Artillery's not going to make it. I'm already calling it. Oh, dear Lord, look at this bridgehead. Looks like the unit's probably tired. It's probably best you didn't do that. Oh, so many camels are dying. Why? And that one just stared at us, looked into our soul, and oh my gosh, the way they ragdoll is hilarious. You see that shit? That's the most Gumby looking camel I've ever seen. Yeah, I kind of feel bad for the British here because ooh, that artillery hit was disgusting. Now the British have to manage to cross this. Mind you, they can't go there. They can't go there. They have to cross here, this little gap. A cone of fire can be formed. They're going to form up, but they're not going to hit much. Probably going to shoot themselves in the foot with this one. That's so many Brits. Like, one artillery shell, one canister shot could do the trick. I kind of want to see if they open up with canister. Are you guys still firing? Oh, they absolutely are. They absolutely are. Oh, yeah. Boom! What the fuck are you firing at? Don't fire there. They're right here. Oh my gosh, yes, turn. Turn and fire. What are you doing? Wait a minute. Wait. Why are you... Why carriages? Why gun carriages? I mean, this is still okay. We're still shooting them. But, moving the gun now is a bit irresponsible, no? What's going on over here? It looks like we have a massive 304 men. That's a big-ass unit. We just got some shitty-ass, basic, crap Arabic troops. Just some random, either mercenaries or roaming men who are kind of forced into the French army, so to speak. Or, you know, rebel groups wanting to fight the Sultan or the Mamluks. That's looking very promising there. What's happening here? Ah, yes, the British getting shot point blank range and running for their... I don't care about the fight going over there. I more care about this. I don't know if the player desynced or if he just gave up. Is this technically, I don't know, it feels really wrong. It feels like a war crime. The British are also shooting their men who are routing. Yeah. Oh my. The entirety of the British flank here is, entirety of the British force is gone. I mean, minus like, where are the Scots at? Did they die again? No, they're here. They're here. Here they are. Here they are. They're going somewhere. I think they're going to join their Mamluk brothers. Which, yeah, there's a lot of these boys. They're coming up on the bridge next. Where'd that artillery piece go? Oh, it moved. Oh my gosh, it moved back. Impressive. You could have used canister shot, but okay. Someone's hitting their house with artillery, and I don't know where it is, but pretend like I don't notice it. This fight is still ongoing here. Let's get a good look at it. Got some more of these pajama-wearing individuals. your average goat herder. Sorry, was that insensitive? Ah, who cares? Got these nice. Look at the gold trim on that. That is trim. I meant what do you call it? Brain help. The golden design. We're gonna call it that. My brain is like completely fried right now. It's a pretty nice firefight happening here. Nothing too thrilling or eventful. Got some skirmishers on the flank here. Look at these guys. They're just popping away at the French forces. Oh, but this. Oh, dear Lord. This is gonna hurt. Let's get an aerial view of how bad that's gonna hurt. Looks like the Trilliers are going somewhere. It looks like they're going to pop shots at that cab. Oh, did I miss it? Did I miss it? I don't think I missed it. Looks like Manu's moving his invincibles forward a bit. I guess to like counter the building, but he could get hit in the rear. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Oh Lord. Let's take tally of how many men died. 1, 2, 3. How many men died there? None. Absolutely none. Oh, maybe because they were shooting that unit. Ooh. Ah, that one poor guy caught a stray. Oh dear. Looks like we have the Mamluk cab going for a charge into a square. Men getting thrown off their horses. Look at that field goal. Oh, but that's gonna hurt. That's Lancers as well. Oh my gosh, that man got ejected. Oh, he broke every bone. That was bad. That unit got wrecked. They did kill, like 30 people. That unit's just so big it doesn't matter. That unit also getting seen off. Yeah, this unit just does not care. It's like, 20 men. What's 20 men, you know? What's happening over here? Looks like the Grenadier La Barbara's formed up. I hear melee. Where? Oh, the skirms are popping shots at that camel cav, which is taking absolute damage. Yeah, you do not want to mess with skirms. How are you riding that, sir? That is... I don't recommend that. That's bad. Chance of you falling off there and getting concussions is very high. Looks like they're just sitting there, waiting for us to skirmish them down. Interesting tactic, Mamluk Sultan. This poor unit. Just go home. Is it really worth it at this point? I don't know. Is that artillery piece still there? It is. What's it firing at? Everything. It's kind of on a bit of a swivel. It looks like it's moving again as well. I formed up. Looks like forming up some Laguerre Bolognese. Bowl of mayonnaise. Sorry, I'm in a silly, goofy mood tonight. Are they? Hold on a second. Are they going to leave like a stopgap here for the Trilliers, or what's happening? We are somehow winning the firefight. I guess this massive unit of 304 men really does pay off after a while, because, I mean, this unit's probably just as big. This looks like the Mamluk Sultan is just kind of strolling about here. He's like, I don't see a problem with this. He says there's like 20 men fall down from mini ball wounds. Oh, I know, this is before the mini ball, musket ball. Sorry, fellow historians, I don't mean to insult you with my lack of brain capacity tonight. Oh, here's an issue. That's the entirety of the Ottoman army, or what's left of one of them, I think. And they have some interesting grandma's curtains type uniforms. Like, they just assemble all of their grandmas and tell them, hey, I need you to make me a uniform. I mean, we got purple, red, white. That might be an officer, though. No, where is the officer? He's there. Oh, ooh, dear. The sound of the camels is just really weird. Are they not going to go in for a charge? Apparently not. The Trilliers are falling back. No movement over here from the Mamluks yet. They still have a... Ooh, good lord, the size of that unit. That's more than 300, I think. Unless they're really scattered 300. Oh, no, we do have a cav charge. Oh, we do have a cav charge. They're going in for the Trilliers. Oh, and they're going to get them. That is a bunch of dead Trilliers. No, they're going in the House of Napoleon. And they are now shooting. Oh, gosh. Oh, ooh. Oh, no. Oh, it's happening again. It's just popping him off like we're playing some stupid-ass Plinko game. Camels are just jogging away at a light pace. Sorry, skipping away at a light pace. It's more of a skip than a jog. Can a camel skip? Why am I asking stupid questions? We go in for a melee charge with this massive unit, catching those skirms off guard. That's good, that's good. Oh, that unit's just seeing these men and running. It's like, no, we're not doing that. That unit's still in square. It's kind of against the rules to stay in square. There we go, he got out. The Ottomans are moving forward. I don't know if this unit's going to form up again or if it's going to keep charging. If it forms up again, that'd be wiser, honestly, because this unit is probably going to match them in melee. There is an artillery piece somewhere that is trying to hit this building, and I don't know where the hell it is. That cav is still circling about. Another Mamluk cav unit getting routed by the square formation. But is he going to stay in square? I don't know. He might not be able to because that Ottoman infantry unit's going to absolutely dust his ass. Yeah, I told you. Ooh, that hurt. If he could just keep going. You only need one unit here. You could send this unit here. Artillery piece is still skirmishing off with the enemy forces here. I want to see the kills on this thing, but I can't see the kills on it. But I wish I could. The Grenadiers, I love the Grenadiers Les Barbers. Look at these boys. Mix of turbans and the bear skins. I think that's the, ooh, that's the consulate, like, insignia there. It might be. I don't know. Ooh, gosh. We're just slaughtering them. Are they even firing back? No. No, they're not. Oh. Oh, no. Did Napoleon die there? Oh, no. Napoleon's fine. Here he is. Here he is, just admiring the view of the burning house and his men who are fleeing. He's like, yeah, I'm safe here, I think. We are winning the fight here. The Trilliers and their training coming in handy. But over here is not looking too good. Ooh, no. Oh, my gosh. Mamluk Lancers are gonna... Ooh, that's a lot of dead. We did rout this unit, but that's a problem. The farming with the kills here is gonna be... Oh, we have another cav charge. Ooh. Oh, the camels. Oh, gosh. Trampling men, slaughtering them, cutting them to pieces. This is gonna be a morale breaker here for the French, I think. This is where it all comes tumbling down. Because there's just cav running everywhere. There's gonna be cav going for that artillery piece. Oh, it's going to get it. It's going to get it as well. Yup. Pouncing on that artillery. Nothing protecting it. It is donezo. It is gone. Oh, and they might get Napoleon. Nope, that's Jacques. Ooh, yeah, they could get Napoleon here. But the Grenadiers, Les Barbers, are forming up to protect Napoleon. At this time of need, they are going to blast that unit to smithereens. Watch this shit. Beautiful, beautiful execution of those cavalrymen. That is one unit gone. That might be... Sorry, everyone, the replay crashed. We might be right back around where we left off with the Grenadiers Les Gascons protecting Napoleon from this cav charge. Boom! Yes, that is lethal, killing off both of those riders. However, the Ottoman forces are still dueling with these beautiful Le Guerre Bolognese. These boys are trying their damnedest to hold against the hordes of the Ottomans and the Mamluks. It's mostly Mamluks that are left. Oh, excuse me, I got the hiccups now. Good grief. They're getting ever closer, inching more and more. Oh yeah, over here it's just a train wreck. The Invincibles are getting shot down. They are, I mean, well, if they kill the Mamluk general, it could be... Yeah, no, there's no chance. Laguerre here are doing their best, getting some nice shots in from the building here. It's not a great angle, but, I mean... Looks like the Mamluks are moving more units around this building. This is very narrow street fighting. The Laguerre are getting some pop shots, routing an Ottoman unit. Ooh. What? Is that the artillery piece? No, that's Napoleon's horses. Where is that arty? Is this the arty piece that's been shelling that building the whole damn time? What is this, a 12-pounder? It's got a good view, I guess. Not really. The Grenadier Gascons are just sitting here. Only 4 casualties, just blasting away. I do hear melee? Oh, hey. The Invincibles are kind of sort of winning this fight here. Yeah, they are not doing a lot of damage, but again, crap unit versus a very well-trained French unit who's falling back. He could win this. Oh dear, that unit there. Are they running away? No, they're reforming. Oh, they're gonna. Ooh, it's not good for the French here. Looks like the Grenadier Gascons are going in for a melee charge. This could be good if they don't get shot, please. Oh lord. Oh, ooh, that's a few men. That's, oh, good grief. They are kind of fimming here, but I mean, oh yeah, that's a fim. That's a lot of fim. However, they are going to rout this unit. They are Grenadiers. They're winded, but they can easily win a melee fight against this crap unit. It's got mass, but the Grenadier Gascons are one of the best Grenadiers for the Egypt campaign. Yeah, they are going to absolutely rout that unit. They're going to move on to the next. Now they're tired. Laguerre have had to reform to fire into this unit. Oh, Lord. Yeah, it looks like the Grenadier Gascons are going to just barely manage to hold. Yeah, that is a barely managing to hold. They're charging in with the Sultan here. The Ottoman general is going in. The Grenadiers hold strong, though. They're confident. Looks like another routing. Yeah, they routed another unit in there. I think I saw the Laguerre. Yeah, the Laguerre are routing. These units are just skirmishing. Trying. Oh, that man got shot right in the head. Routing another unit. The Grenadiers are still holding on. They are steadfast. And they're also getting femmed again. They broke. And oh my, come on now. That was Napoleon himself getting cut down. The Invincibles are trying to get in there and help, but it's just hopeless. It's a very hopeless situation. We have a melee charge from these boys, but they are going to get cut down as well. They are now broken, and that, my friends, is a grand conclusion to this engagement. There was so many casualties. I mean, the field is littered with bodies. Now, if you look at this pretty in-depth, like, counter here, it's shout out to the enemy team for really putting a run for our money. I struggled the most in this battle. Like, there were a lot of losses. The camels, the cav plate was all excellent. Anyway, guys, I am so sorry for the delay in videos, but I have not been doing the best lately in terms of my content and my narration especially. Anyway, guys, if you've enjoyed this NTW3 engagement, please leave a like, leave a comment. Just do whatever you can. Every little bit helps to, you know, gain the channel's momentum, to push us forward to new horizons. Also, leave anything you might want to see me play or any scenarios. I could probably set almost anything up. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching this episode of NTW3. I have been Blitzkrieg. You're watching Blitzkrieg. Your Fouls. Toodles.